I'm back. Hello. So guys, last episode we went through my collection and ended up getting rid of a load of games. They consisted of games that I've never played before, I've played and didn't like, or that I've just never had an inkling to play at all, but I like the look of. I admitted in the episode that sometimes when I do pick up games, I can get kind of carried away with wanting to show off enough games. In a sense of, if I bought 6 games for instance, maybe 2 of those games I'd really enjoy and I'd really like to play, and then the other 4, good maths, are games that I wouldn't entirely find myself playing at all, and they would sit on the shelf collecting dust. So that's what we've done. You've seen in the last episode all the games we got rid of. I'm getting those games in a bag and I'm taking them down to CEX. We're going to see how much we get for them, and we're going to maybe pick up some more games after that. And as well, we got it nice and lovely in the background. This is my collection of games that I'm definitely going to play at some point, and games that I really enjoy the look of. The shelf is looking a lot better now. I might say I'm proud of this shelf at the moment. I'm really looking forward to how the collection grows in the future. I saw that some of you guys on the previous video were saying, where the hell is Patrick gone? I knew it's sort of the new setup. Obviously he's not in the background anymore. When I was moving stuff over, I actually misplaced him. I don't know where the hell he's gone. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say to you guys. I'm actually really sorry. Until I find him, I don't think he's going to be in the videos anymore. Rest in peace to Patrick. Maybe down in the comments would probably be the most respectful thing to do. But yeah, hopefully he turns up soon. But yeah, sorry guys. So here is all the games here. Ignore the shoehorn on the top. There is a lot of games here. A lot of mix of games. PS2, PS3, Xbox One, Xbox 360. The Yes games there as well. Nostalgic ones there. If you ever played Lego Battles, let me know in the comments. I don't think anyone's ever played that game. But yeah, let's get all of this into a bag and then we'll take it down to CEX. So, enough talking, enough yapping, let's get down to CEX and let's see what we can get for these games. Okay, so we're walking down to CEX now. This was actually a long walk. My shoulders were aching from carrying this box. It was fairly heavy. But a nice quick look at the games and then we are straight to the counter, making a beeline to sell these games. There is a lot of games here, guys. Like, there's almost 100 here. And the price we get, I mean, look at this receipt. It is as long as me almost. All right, guys, we're back in the studio. Wasn't too long of a journey, but oh my God, I was absolutely blown away with the amount that we got for these games. I'm gonna grab the receipt. This is what you use to sort of claim your money. The actual receipt of games, that is huge. So if I actually look at the receipt, this is not professional at all. I'm never going to pretend to be professional. 79 games. Yep, so you can see there we brought in 79 games. That's mental. Looking at the games that we brought in, a lot of them were really run-of-the-mill games, nothing crazy. I think the highest amount that we actually brought in, I think I sold in Red Dead Redemption 2 on the Xbox One for, I believe it went for £9. Other than that, I think there was maybe 2 things that were about £6. Everything else was around £1.10 or under. A lot of games were actually sold for like 1 penny. I don't know why they do that. I believe because they're like really old games. Let's get rid of this. But boys, I'm blown away with this. I'm going to show you now. This is the amount we got. Hopefully you can't steal this from me. £110 and 40 pence. That 40 pence is getting me a long way. £110. What that, mate? That is mental. How we got £110 from all of those games is beyond me. I came home and I had to put it on a calculator, all of the games. I went through every single one. I had my girlfriend read them out to me and it was right, £110 and 40 pence. You see all the time online, people trade in stuff that you'd think would go for a fair amount of money, but they end up giving you like £2 and a packet of crisps and they send you on your merry way. The expiry date on this is actually coming up really soon, 28th of September 2025. Hopefully I can spend all of this by that date. I don't know if I can do it. I mean, I've got, what, like roughly 1,000 years? I mean, no, I could probably pass this down as like a family heirloom. If CEX is still around in like 1,000 years, imagine these skyscrapers just full of floors and floors of CEXs. That'd be crazy. I could hand this down to my child. £110.40 probably wouldn't be worth that much way later on, especially if it's like a fixed value voucher like this. But imagine that, you know, oh, granddad, I just went into your loft and I found this envelope, and it's like, hey, sit down, kid, let me tell you a story about this one time I made a YouTube channel about CEX games and collecting games. That'd be hilarious. I am really excited to get some really good games. I have been on the CEX website. I've been looking through some games I would really like to get. There's actually a few games that are really good and they're fairly cheap. You know, I'm looking to get stuff like God of War Ragnarok. I recently played the 2018 version. I loved it, so I'd really love to play the sequel. I believe the game's called Death's Door. Is more of a Tunic style game. If you guys have been around on the channel for a while, I am in love with Tunic, which is this game here. For anyone that's wondering, I highly recommend this game. This is fantastic. This is definitely in my top 10 games of all time. I would love to do a video on that, by the way, a top 10 games list, things I consider masterpieces or games I really enjoy. Stay tuned for that as well. If you want to see videos like that in the future, do subscribe down below and leave a comment as well while you're there. Okay, I actually finished recording this video and then it hit me and I had an idea. I went downstairs and I was actually just playing Silent Hill F at the moment. And I thought to myself, why don't I just make a list of all the games that I really want to get and go through CEX, compare the prices to what it is used, so what I can get on Amazon for a new copy of it, if it's easier to get it on digital, anything like that. So even if I do get it digitally as well, I am still going to show it off on the channel, obviously, for the content purposes. There's no reason why I can't. I am a physical collector first and foremost, but there are certain games on this list that I have in this notebook that I can only get digitally. So without further ado, let me just read through a list of stuff. So first of all, I've got Death's Door. Second up, Still Wakes the Deep. Moving on to Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. We've got Link's Awakening Collector's Edition. I really want that steelbook. It looks absolutely amazing, and I've heard the game is very good in and of itself. The gameplay looks very fun and fantastic. System Shock. Zelda Breath of the Wild Collector's Edition. Now I have this on cartridge already, but I really want that amazing looking Master Sword statue that it comes with. It looks absolutely insane. It's not too expensive. I believe it's something like 180, and for something like that, I believe that that is a fair price. That's maybe something I would get for a like 1,000 subscriber special, so you better subscribe to see that, and hopefully we can get it. We've got Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, God of War Ragnarok, Last of Us Part 2. I've actually played the first one very recently and I really want to get stuck into the second part. Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. I am not a massive turn-based game player. I have heard so many great things about this game. It is going to be a landslide at what wins Game of the Year this year. It's 100% going to be Clair Obscur. The gameplay that I've seen, it looks very cool, very polished. I haven't looked too much into the story, but everyone is saying that this game is phenomenal. And I want to jump on the train. I want to see what this is all about. I might wait for it to go down in price though before I buy it. It's just on the list. I can buy it whenever I want. We've got Alan Wake Remaster and Alan Wake 2. I'm really into survival horror. We've got Hollow Knight. Silksong has just come out. I have tried to play Hollow Knight before and I couldn't really get into it. I really want to give it another chance because I do hear so much about this game. When you hear loads of things about a game and it's not mixed reviews, it's just a landslide that this game is fantastic, I think it's a no-brainer that you have to play it. Honestly, so many people speak about Hollow Knight, it's crazy. And the new Silksong has just come out. When that game came out, the Nintendo store crashed on the day. I mean, that store is shit anyway, but it crashed because so many people were trying to buy the game. And with Silksong coming out, it's relit a fire in me to retry Hollow Knight and just give it a good go. I might do a video on it as well, something like I finally played Hollow Hollow Knight and give my thoughts about it. We've got Disco Elysium, again, another game that I've heard so much about, and I'm really intrigued to see what it's like. We've got Darkwood. This is digital only, so you can get it on a cartridge. The company that makes it, they're called Rare Games. Rare Games are the same as another company I've featured on the channel called Fangamer. I've bought a few things from there. Rare Games is another company that actually pairs up with more indie studios and makes a physical copy of their games. However, they only do a limited run. Darkwood physically on the Nintendo Switch is like £130, whereas the game, when you buy it digitally, it's like 20-25 quid. I mean, I think even less than that. It might actually be £15. And so it's one of those games. Darkwood is a fantastic game. I have watched videos on it before, and I really want to get stuck into it. It's like a survival horror top-down game, but the story is fantastic. It's honestly, it's so fucking good. I am just not paying 130 quid for it. Maybe one day, you know, if money was no object, I would get it physically. We've got Balatro. Everyone loves a bit of Balatro. This is a very interesting game. It's more of like a card gambling game, but I think there's more of a story to it. I haven't looked too much into it, but a lot of people say it's very good. We've got Dragon Quest 3 2D, I think a remaster or remake. You can correct me in the comments. I don't know what it is about it. It looks amazing. So great. I've never seen a 2D game use 3D depth as well as Dragon Quest remasters or remakes, whatever they are. It looks crazy. The graphics look insane. There's a guy that's making a remake of Pokemon Emerald, and it looks so similar to this. It's a 2D, 3D kind of game, but the graphics are overhauled to 1,000 times better than what they previously were. And this game is exactly the same. Dragon Quest has been a franchise that's really intrigued me. It just looks really cool. It's like an RPG, sort of a medieval kind of thing. You're fighting demons, you're protecting the kingdom. It's a turn-based game as well. I have not played a turn-based game since I played Pokemon as a kid. I do love Pokemon games. I think they're fantastic, and I'm not shy of playing turn-based games. I just don't think too many come out that I'm interested in. But Dragon Quest has really caught my attention ever since I saw that remaster or remake and the way it looked, and it was 2D. Oh my god. I was like, sign me up. I really, really wanted it. And I've been debating getting it for a while, and I'm putting it on the list because I really, really would like to delve into it. While Dragon Quest 3 obviously sounds like it's the continuation of 1 and 2, I've read up on it and it's actually a prequel. So this is a great place to start playing the Dragon Quest franchise. And our last game is Pokemon Black or White. Now, I've heard Pokemon Black or White is probably the best Pokemon game ever made. Unfortunately, it's actually where I stopped playing. I went all the way up to, I believe it's Gen 4. I remember playing Pokemon Diamond. I've actually got it down in the shelf here. I don't know why. I think at the time, after that, I just grew out of it. I think after those, the remasters of Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out. Those were the last ones I remember playing. Now I really want to delve into a Pokemon game like Black or White. I've heard the story's fantastic. The Pokemon are really cool. And that's it for my entire list. Let me know in the comments. I'm very interested. What do you think I should pick up on this journey of picking up very good, intentional games? I know I've told you a lot about games that other people have recommended. What I was going to say is I'm not trying to follow the hype of just collecting games for the sake of it. There's too many channels that get so many views because people just want to watch someone buy shit. That's cool. I mean, if that's your thing, that's fine. Those videos will always outperform videos that are talking about, you know, hold yourself back. Don't spend so much money on random shit. I'm not trying to impress people. I'm doing this for fun. This is something that I'm actually really enjoying doing. I'm really enjoying building up this bookcase with things I really, really want to play. And speaking about these games and making a list, I am so excited about getting these games and just slowly knocking them off the list. I might even do a video on tackling a backlog in the future. Maybe I'll do next year. I will do a whole year of how I'm going to tackle my backlog with all the games we're going to get in the next few months. I hope you guys liked the last video, and I'm very excited to go into a new direction. Next video will be me picking up some games. I'm very excited to pick up some really good ones. Click anywhere on the screen here. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe down below. Leave a comment as well. I always love reading your guys' comments. If you don't want to subscribe and you can't be fucked, at least leave a comment saying like, I didn't sub, but good video or something like that. I just like to get comments. I would rather a comment than a sub. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. See ya!